Hello everybody, welcome back to Late Summer. Now there was a flyby before this level starts properly, but I didn't record it. And I was too far back in the previous level to just go back and record it from there. Anyway, once that cutscene's over anyway, this is where Lara stands. So go forward to the hole, grab drop, and then just go down the ladder. Come to about here, then jump back, as there is a guy with a club about to batter the living daylights out of you. There we go. Go down the ramp and shoot the dogs. There are 2 dogs in this room. You might have to coax them out. There we go. If you have to coax them out, just go down the ramp and then jump back. They won't go up the ramp and follow you. They'll just stay in this room. Come to the right, jump into the water and find an underwater lever. Enter the door to the left of it. You open that door with a lever. Follow the passageway around if you don't get caught on the door or on the walls. Follow it round. Now ahead is a key card. Well, you can't use that. You can't get that just yet. That fan's still spinning. So turn, so come to the left, pull the lever, roll around, and then you'll be able to pick up the key card. Pick up the key card, roll, and make sure you don't swim into the fan because you can still get hurt by it. Go back through the corridor, and to the right a door is opened, so enter that door and then climb out of the water. Sorry, I had to be quick there. I was losing hell. Right, in this room is a ladder, but the door above is shut. Come to the end of the corridor. There is a switch on the wall. So we'll pull the switch. And we go back to the ladder, and that trapdoor is now open, so we can climb up to the left and then drop. In this next room there is a shotgun, so we shall pick up the shotgun. Once you've picked up the shotgun, enter this corridor here. There's nothing to the right. To the left we can see that guy we killed first, so we are back in that area. Come back down the ramp. We are going to use that yellow key card. Now the easiest thing to use in this level is the shotgun. You have plenty of ammo. Use the yellow key card. Then quickly take your gun out because a guy with a bat comes out to beat you up. Once he's dead, enter the room he was in that you open with the yellow key card. And pull the switch on the wall. It's quite hard to see on the control box. A door opens below. Well, a door opens near the ramp where you were, where you killed the dogs. So go back to the left. And I have pulled my gun out. because this guy shows up. Now, he did drop some Uzi clips, but we do not get the Uzis in this level. Now here we go down the ramp to the right, and then as soon as you step over that yellow line, you have to quickly turn and charge back to the top of the ramp, because that's the safest place you can shoot everything that comes after you. There are 2 guys with bats, a guy with a gun like the one you've just shot, and there are also 2 dogs. So let's see how I do with this one, shall we? If you want to save it, you can, which I will do. So 3, 2, 1. Run! Oh, that was not very good. Well, it would help if he didn't bump into the wall. So, run! Might help if we jump up the slope. Bye-bye! Now, where's the guy with the gun? I want him first. Come on, where are you? There is a guy with a gun. I don't think he's shown up. Kill you 2. And I've just seen him. Where are you then? There we go. Now once he is dead, pick up the yellow pass card. Then enter a room with altogether 4 doors. You just come into this one. And then what will be easier to do now is kill a dog, so it doesn't surprise you later. So enter this door here, and then shoot the doggy. Pick up 2 lots of shotgun shells, and then the large medipack in this corner here. Now we are going through this door here into a room with a ramp. Jump over the railing, go up the ramp, and then pick up the large medipack on the table. There is a door that opens in the corner there as you approach. We are not going in there just yet. Turn to the right and you will see a hole in the ceiling or in the wall. Climb up into there and we will see a corridor with a movable box to the left and a door to the right. We are going to open that door first. Now this is a timed lever, so what we do is we save in front of the timed lever, pull the switch, and then run around the corner as quickly as you can, and then sprint down the passage, and then enter the door before... Oh, never mind. Then enter the door before it shuts. You're going to try that again. Oopsie daisies. No, I don't want to save it. I want to load it. Oh, poo. Okay, I'll be back when I get into the door. There we go. There's a movable box here. We pull this back once and then we are going to shove it into the alcove to the left. So pull it back once, come round to the side, and then push it into the alcove. Press the button in this room twice to open the door. Then we are going to this box here, pulling it into the room. Make sure you pull it all the way into the room, as far as it will go, and then come round to the side and pull it away from the doorway once. Go out and pick up a red key card from behind where you just pulled the block, and the floor below opens. Open the door, pressing the button on the wall. Now this is where that dog would have jumped out at you if you hadn't already killed it. You're going back into the room with the 4 doors. You're going back into the same room. Jump over the railing, enter the next room, and now we are going to go into that door we didn't go into, so it's this door here. Oops. Without banging your head on the wall. Follow the corridor around and then use the green key card and enter the next room. Come straight to the end. Now to the right you can see a crevice on the wall, so jump up and grab that and shimmy to the left. Drop down and then jump over this railing here to land onto this platform here. Now there is a gap in the railing on the other side, so run, jump and grab the edge. Climb up, follow it round behind the pillar and then pull the lever. And we are going to get a secret now, so jump into the water, turn round, and then the secret is round here. Come on Lara, pick it up. Thank you. Silver Seraph. So now to get out of this water we have to go over to this side of the pool, climb out here and follow this passageway around. Now we get back to where you use the green pass card to get into the pool room in the first place. We have to go back to the other end, across the shimmy crevice, drop down. This door opens as you approach, enter the room, and we have another timed run. What you have to do is, I won't pull it yet, pull the lever, then jump into the water here And then the door that you need is on the left there. So, as I've just shown you where it is, I'm going to have to climb out again. So, you know where you're going. I've actually remembered to show you something for once. So excuse me whilst I get back to the lever. Drop down. It's always best to save in front of time levers. There we go. Enter the next room. And then we climb out of the water over here. So climb out. Pick up the yellow key card. The second yellow key card. Follow the passageway around. Ah. Now here is a long hallway. Get to about halfway and then quickly turn around and draw your guns as the guy with the bat is coming up behind you. So in fact I'll get my guns out now. So charge down the hallway, turn, shoot the guy, turn back round. He doesn't drop anything. Press the switch. And we are back in that room where the dog would have jumped out at you. No, we're not. Back in a room that leads back to the room where the 4 doors are. Now we are going into the south doorway. We are going to use the next yellow key card. Use the key card, enter the door that opens, follow the passageway up the steps into a long corridor. Ignore the room to your left for now. Go right to the end. And then use the red key card. The door next to it opens. Enter the room. Now you will see some boxes, a switch and a button. Don't press either the button or the switch just yet. Just ignore them for now. This box here doesn't move. This box here does, because it's... The way to tell is this one's slightly off colour. If you've ever played Tomb Raider 2, the Offshore rig level, it's basically the same thing. So we pull out the box. Pull it to the side one so you can get into the passageway behind it. Climb the ladder. Now there is a room to the left, but there is only an enemy in there. So if you want all the kills you can go and kill him, but apart from that you can just ignore that room, and I will ignore that room. Climb up. You'll see a box ahead of you. Push it twice. go to the next box, pull it back once and to the side once. Then there's another box behind that one. Pull it back. Then we are going back. Oh, sorry. No, we are going back to where we've just been. So fall down the ladder. Fall down the next ladder. Now we're going back to that room where we ignored previously. So this one. Enter. Now there was a longish ladder. You might just be able to see that yellow bar there. You're climbing up to that top of the yellow bar. Sorry to interrupt, but I would like to point out that as you enter this room and face the ladders, on the top of the ladder facing you, there is a room with some items inside. So before you go climbing the ladders and jump into the crevice, climb the ladder facing you as you enter the room and go in the room at the top. Now I didn't know about this room until this morning, which is Thursday, the day after I uploaded the video to YouTube. Anyway, enter the room. There are Uzis. There is a small medipack. There are 2 lots of blue shotgun ammo. There are 2 sets of Uzi clips. Again, sorry for the interruption, and let's get back to the video. So, climb up. Climb to the left to the next ladder. Jump back with a twist and grab the crevice in the wall behind you. Now first things first, we will push this box right out. That was what was behind that box that you pulled once. That's the ladders where we've just come up and down. Now, there is a ladder here. And now, as soon as you get to the bottom, a guy with a bat shows up. Immediately jump back and get your gun out and... Oh, he's there already. Hello. Bye bye. Basically you do that. So drop to the floor, immediately jump back, shoot Batty, and pick up the circuit board in the passage. Climb back up the ladder. We are now going back to the room with the switch and the button that we ignored earlier. When we pushed that block to reveal that first ladder. So, exit out through the box room. Back down the ladders. Now, in the next room, you can see a load of burners. We are going to use the circuit on this circuit board here, and they will stop the burners. Now the first thing you have to do is pull down the switch to open the door, and then what you can do is go out now and kill the 2 people that are in this room before doing the timed run, because they will continually shoot at you. Well, one will continually shoot at you. One's a bad guy, one's a guy with a gun. The guy with the gun will continually shoot at you if you don't kill him beforehand, which makes the time run very difficult. So, first things first, get out your gun. I like the shotgun for this. And run out, jump over the fence, drop down into the water. Mr. Gun Happy will shoot at you as you're swimming towards it. Climb out right at the corner. And you'll be able to shoot it by jumping up. And firing. Once he's dead, go after Mr. Batty. And yep, he's walked right into the wall, which makes my job a whole lot easier. Bye bye. Now we are going to do the timed run. So, where's the button? There we are. So, again, saving in front of timed switches. Press the button. Jump over the railing. Jump and grab in the air. Oops, no. Press the button, roll, run to the left, over the fence onto the burners. Jump and grab in the air to land in the hole. Slide, jump, and then sprint down the passage and then to the right and enter the door before it shuts. That one's slightly more lenient. In the next room, climb up the steps. In the next circuit room, you pull down the switch. That switch drains the pool. Come down onto the first step. Come to the right end of it. And then turn... Oops. Turn to the left and then jump and grab the ledge above. Like that. Press the switch to open the door. But before we exit, we are going for a secret. So turn around, run, jump, and grab the slope ahead. Should be to the left. Back up. Climb up. Jump back. I should have said, sorry. Climb up, jump back, and you'll end up in a short passage with a block. Push the block forward. Then you'll be able to enter the rest of the corridor to pick up the gold seraph. Drop down by the switch. Turn left, drop and grab. And then exit the room the way you came. Drop into the pool. You'll see a ladder there. Jump and grab the ladder, climb up. Pick up 2 lots of shotgun shells and the blue card. Drop back into the water. That was where Mr. Trigger Happy was a moment ago. Drop back into the pool, climb up the ladder leading to the entrance of this pool room. And this is where that guy was stupidly walking into the wall. Use the blue key card on the door. If you're entering the corridor, go up the steps to the right, open the door with the button, and then go forward and the level will end. I thank you very much for watching, guys. I shall see you in my next walkthrough. Bye!
Don't you think you've seen enough?